Hello everybody, good news, I have a new headset, new microphone boom, so the audio issues are probably solved. Oh wow, look where I'm taking off from. It's alright to me. Taking off from Antwerp, wow, okay. Because the front line has moved, okay. So I'm here, yeah. I'll go almost west with a bit north. I mean east, actually. I don't think there's any players on the server right now. I'm probably way too late. Well, what are you going to do? Six versus 7. What can you do with that? Not much. Big discovery yesterday was don't G-lock this bloody plane. It has such a strong elevator, it has such high lift wings, and it has such high speed engine power that you can easily G-lock it. I'm going to be looking at the G meter in the bottom left hand of the screen. Just move the microphone slightly closer. That should be better. I think the audio issues are solved now. This is a much better headset. And by the way, my new t-shirt design, the Duotone D520, is available now on Teespring, and in a matter of probably half an hour, it'll be available on Amazon as well. So, can you guys hear me? Is the engine noise too loud? Is my voice too quiet? Anything like that? I think it should be fine, but sounds pretty clear to me, but let me know if there's a problem. Real tragedy here is I've run out of coffee again. Alright, where am I going? Get some altitude, eh? I don't know. So yeah, with this plane, don't G-lock it, don't G-lock it, don't G-lock it. To the point where when I'm going to turn, I'm going to actually go 0 on the throttle. Yeah, that's right. When I'm going to turn, I'm going to pull the throttle right back. Because I've G-locked this plane so many times, and I should know better. It's just I've changed from a plane that doesn't G-lock very easily, the BF-109 G14, to this one that has that tendency the most. So it requires a completely different flying style. Know where I am. What's that? This one, perhaps? This one is this one. Turn out. Turn out. Everything fine. Awesome. Go 180 from here. Again, keep that G-force low. If I really need to slow down, I can hit the speed brakes. Seven versus 7. I'm going to be frantically searching for combat in this stream. Yesterday's stream was about 2 hours. The stream before that was about 2 hours. This stream probably be 2 flights only, maybe 1. Just a heads up. What town have we got here? Even in that pull-up, I did 3 Gs. I've got to watch out for that so much. We got an airfield and a town. With a river, 2 bridges, and an airfield. That'll be decent. Man, it's a long way. We're going down here. By the time I get there, it'll all be over. Straight ahead. 180. I think actually I'm going away from the general action. The general action is forming up in the north, as you'd expect. Come from east. Whoa, 3G in the turn, damn it. Got to be so slow with this turn. I mean, right, let's go north. North, 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 north. That was a pretty quick turn overall, considering how high the speed was. Just needed to keep it real low G. Up a small amount of static. I think I'm going to have to overhaul my computer, either really clean it well or replace some of the components. It's due for an upgrade anyway. Where's that aircraft? Enemy spotted near Deest. Well, this is Deest. On a wild goose chase. If I had to guess, I'd say from here they'd be going to the engineering corps. This may turn out to be a fly around with no nothing. Airfield ammo done. So I've changed direction. I'm going now north again.
I'm wounded. I'm on fire. Bailing out.
Some combat somewhere. The ailerons in this plane are some kind of, I don't know, power steering you'd call it, like hydraulically assisted or something. I'd say the elevator probably is too, because the elevator is so effective, it's so powerful. This is a huge, heavy plane, so for one pilot to be controlling this plane successfully at all different speeds, you need some kind of power steering, so to speak. And so that's good, but it just means you've got to be real careful when you're going fast, not to go anywhere near full control deflection. Even a slight movement on the elevator and you're going to get 3 Gs just like that. Enemy aircraft spotted near munitions depot. Oh! Don't G-lock it, don't G-lock it, don't G-lock it. Where is he? Where is he? Come hither, my pretty. It's Adora. Don't G-lock it, don't G-lock it. He's faster in a straight line, but I am a better climber. I'm going to climb to his altitude and see if I can catch up to him. I'm also going to see if he notices me and does something to my advantage, like turning. I've only got 5 minutes of this power setting. So far he's getting much further away. Then again, I've just climbed his altitude, we'll see. Flak. That's on him. About a kilometre away, maybe. Got to remember to not get too close. This plane needs to be far away, not to shoot. Come here, you snozcumber. That's it. He's getting spooked by the flag. He doesn't even know I'm here, I think. Not yet, anyway. Damn, I could get hit by his flag. Let me look at the clock. Another 2 minutes. I'll have to cut that up. Hey, where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. 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 Man, I was just looking at the clock and I almost bloody lost him. Let's lift the nose. Yeah, that's got him. Alright, nicely done. Oh shit, I got one on my tail. What to do, huh? What to do? Damn it. That's the second time that's happened. Pretty confident I would have won that. That's the second time that's happened. That's how, if you look at my cinematic from yesterday, that's exactly how that ended. I had can't speak. I had combat flaps deployed. I was at really low airspeed and high angle of attack. And then the plane got into this deep, unrecoverable stall. I retracted the flaps, broke out of the stall, and then was really close to the ground and started to deploy the flaps again to try and get away from the ground and didn't quite get there. So what to do? There's so many parameters with this aircraft. So combat flaps are good, but don't be at zero. Don't be at zero. Maybe you just need back trim. Maybe back trim is a good antidote to combat flaps. That's a low speed problem with this plane. Happen on approach to landing as well. You put down combat flaps, your speed gets low, and for some reason the nose pitches down, and you can't do anything, you're screwed. It takes precious seconds to pull the flaps back. I don't know what to do, maybe back trim or something. Well, there you go. One more flight only. It's tough because I was on the verge of getting the better of that Dora that attacked me. It seems like it has parameters at opposite ends of the speed spectrum. You can't go too fast. If you do, you're in trouble. So the designers acknowledge that by giving it speed brakes. And it seems if you go too slow, particularly with the combat flaps down, you'll get into some crazy situation as well. Keep your speed up this time. It would be helpful if, I mean, I don't generally take orders from random people in the chat. If you would give me a specific reason why to keep the speed up, that would be helpful. That would be helpful. Nice shooting. Thanks, man. Great kill. Cheers. That was a good kill. I tried to warn you, man. Keep your speed up. Yeah, but why? Any tips from anyone? That's fine. Let us know. Let me know all the tips, but give me reasons why. Surfaces were all shot up. No speed or altitude. Yeah, that's a factor. Those are factors. You still almost turned the tables. That's right. Got a little too slow. Combat flaps are a last resort. Better to stay fast and take slashing passes against the enemy. I'd even caution against following them to the deck. Okay, that's good info. Can always get bounced by another bandit at high altitude after you bag the first one. Yeah, that's also true. Alright, so maybe mostly no combat flaps. What happens if you stall in clean configuration? Do you still get that sharp nose down problem? I guess I can figure that out if I take it up to maybe 10,000 feet and try it out. This plane has parameters. It has great power, but it has parameters, and if you hit those parameters, you're screwed. You got a terrible stall, and if you get above the never exceed speed, which is not very high, you wreck the aircraft. Bits fall off of it. So there's that. Reminds me a bit of the P40 in that regard, because the P40 you've got to manage the manifold of the engine, otherwise it will just break. flying due east here. On the lookout for anything I can see and for status messages. We're going to drop to the deck, I think, pretty soon. Again, this is the last flight. Generally a lightning considered a boomer. Fighting in the vertical. Definitely seems like a good vertical fighter because the climb ability is so amazing. Would certainly beat any Axis fighter low and slow. That's what I'm finding as well. Like it has brilliant characteristics for dogfighting. When I was flying BF-109s against P38s, before I figured out that you need to respect them, I realised how good they were at dogfighting. And then after that, I tried not to dogfight them. I'd just shoot them and then go. .450 miles an hour is the never exceed speed for this plane. What are we doing now? And the speedo is so hard to see. We're currently doing just under 400. So there you go. Tell that you're getting close to your never exceed speed because the aircraft starts buffeting. This could be an enemy position, this could be foolish. Okay, so we got a bridge. Hopefully it doesn't shoot at me. On my territory. Probably slowly going to go north from here. One thing that I don't like about the layout of this plane is where the airspeed indicator is, because I just can't bloody well see it there. How do you even see it? You'd have to get an instinctive long distance view of what the needle's pointing at. 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. So you can just glance at the needle and go, alright, that's my approximate speed. What have we got? Big town coming up. No status messages at all. How many players? Oh, no. 2 players. Guys, it's not viable. 2 players. That's not... Two enemies. That's not enough. No wonder there's no status messages. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm going to land. Let's go west. See, I'm doing a turn here, and I'm trying to keep it below 3 Gs. Lovely smooth turn, but yeah, I'm trying to keep it below 3 Gs. And as the speed's dropping off, I'm pulling back on the elevator, trying to keep the turn going. What's going to happen? And I haven't got any flap down. Pretty low here. So I'm pulling back on that elevator. Now I'm fully back. And now what? Now we're getting some buffeting and we're getting a stall. Now if I lift up the nose and put her into a stall, what's going to happen? Let's see what happens. Remember, I'm in clean configuration. I'm trying my hardest to stall her out. We're at 100 miles an hour, so we should stall now. So far, we're like a helicopter going straight up. This is great. No problems. No problems so far. What about now? Deep stall. Elevator full aft. Cruise power. Can I keep her under control? Just using the yaw? Yeah. No problem. No problem. That was great. That was really good. That probably proves it to just not use combat flaps. Aircraft spotted at 1410. Alright, let's go north and see if we can shoot down one of the only 2 enemy planes. I think if I do a turn any more than 3 Gs, I'm doing it wrong. Unless it's a real emergency. Ten's quite far away though. That's one problem with this plane, is it's such a big aircraft. It's easier to spot from distance and it's easier to hit because it's as big as a bloody barn. It's like a flying barn. Just as big as a HE-111 or something. Oh, by the way, I'm carrying it. I start with 800 litres of fuel for reference. Just keeps turning. Yeah, I know. So amazing. The finish server. Yeah, man, you read my mind. What I was going to do is I was going to land and then go to the finish server and fly the Hurricane. So maybe I'll do that. We're coming up to 1410. What? 1610 now. They've literally swapped positions. I'll go back to where I was. And if I don't spot anything in 5 minutes, I'll go finish server for one flight in the Hurricane. Looking forward to flying that plane, actually. There's literally now so many awesome planes. Was that a plane? So many awesome planes in this game that even if you fly every day like I do, and if you want to, particularly if you want to master one and like get good at it, like you're spoiled for choice. Like you've got a smorgasbord of aircraft, really awesome warbirds that you can fly, and that's just World War II, and then there's World War I as well. It's pretty amazing. And in general, these days we're spoiled for choice in general in flight sims, like in combat flight sims, like if you're looking to fly a rare warbird that you can't find, you can go on War Thunder and you can fly it there. This is 1610 right here, I believe. I just left this place. Allied Underburst, you're around it. I'm assuming this is 1610. Sure looks like it. Let's see. Where's the enemy? Where's the enemy? I should confirm that this is it. If it is, it'll have a lake just over here. Where's the enemy though? Am I even in the right spot? That's a lake. Nope, I'm at Tilburg. It's way south from here. Damn it, how could I be so far off? Alright, another few minutes and then I'll switch. Tilburg to 1610 is about 200 degrees. A little bit more. When you were a kid, you got to see a lot of World War II planes in California. It's pretty amazing. Until the Mosquito comes out. Yeah, everyone's going to be flying that. Warbirds are pretty impressive even today. Not the other day, a few years ago, quite a few years ago now, some kind of a warbird flew overhead, and man, it was loud. Like, really, really loud. Really impressive. You can tell that it had a lot of horsepower. Basically like thunder. Where's this? Let's just check the map. So from here to here, there's no other towns, is there? This has got to be it. There's a lake. I think I've just arrived, but is the enemy still here? Allied logistics under attack. Well, this is... There. Alright, no combat flaps this time. Shoot from a long distance. Try not go for head to head. That's going to potentially be a head to head. This is not good. There he is. Got to catch him now. Same as before. He's going to get away, so I'm going to start climbing. My strength is to climb. He's damaged. He won't get away then. The flak would probably get credited for the kill. Just be a fuel leak though. What is he, a 109 or a Dora? I was going to say Dora, but I'm not sure. I'm looking at my clock for maximum 5 minutes at this power setting. This might end up really badly. He might just fly away and I might not be able to catch him. He's putting on his lights. He knows I'm here. I'm getting closer. It's a wild goose chase. Damn. Maybe should have gone head to head, but I don't think so. Put his lights on and then he turned them off again. Very curious, huh? Now he's starting to turn. I've got another 2-3 minutes of this power setting. What is it? Probably a Dora. Going northish. Give him some cannon from here, maybe. That'll light up the sky, though. I have a high ping. Oh, give me a break. I'm probably going to get kicked. Let me start firing now, then. Oh, and I'm kicked. That is a terrible ending. Well, I got him. I got him. I got the kill, but bloody hell. I thought that was going to happen. I saw the status message warning Lala 9000 high ping. Ah! Oh well. Well, I guess I got to move to the northern hemisphere and lower that ping. Down under. Got to get in my canoe and start rowing. 26 players. That was a pretty epic ending, I gotta say. Play it by ear. I'm gonna try and do finish server for one flight in the hurry. You have war emergency power. I think so. Yeah, you got 5 minutes at max power. Nice kill. Cheers, man. It was just in the nick of time before I got kicked. Where am I at? About how far am I? What, like 16,000 kilometers away from the server or something like that? Freaking crazy. I guess the speed of light does come in handy. Alright, here we are. Versus 16. There's good planes on this server right now though, so if there, I don't even think the Hurricane is here. I think it's the wrong plane set. Yeah, it's the wrong plane. They're good. There's good planes here, but it's the wrong plane set. Go tank. Not Hurricane. Well, guys, I think I'll call it a day for the stream. I'm going to make a cinematic of some of those fights. They're half decent. I think I can conclude from today's stream that I'm really getting the hang of the P38 now, its parameters and what you can and can't do with it. What did I learn today? And thanks to you guys in the chat as well for the tips. I appreciate them. Not to use the combat flaps. Combat flaps are 50% flaps, and in this initial flight, this stream, and in the previous stream, I kept on stalling out so badly and unrecoverably and crashing out with combat flaps and at low speed. So I tried doing a sharp turn until the stall just now in this stream without combat flaps, and the plane performed flawlessly. Even in a deep stall, it was still controllable. So the big lesson is no combat flaps, and also just try and keep the plane swift. So that is really useful to know about flying the P38. And yeah, that was some pretty awesome combat. Anyways, guys, that's it. The one thing I'd like to say is check out my new t-shirt design. It's a French early World War II warbird called the Deltone D520. It's available now on Teespring and on Amazon. I think it pretty much ships worldwide on both those platforms these days. So please kindly check that out. Cheers. Thank you. See you next time. Bye for now.